Bro, I don't care if you're an alpha, omega, theta, beta, sigma, ligma, bro, I don't care. You need to stop. Period. Just kidding. That's the end of the video. No. Stop talking down on yourself. If you are doing that right now, you need to stop. If you're like, I'm fine. Okay, what are your thoughts? What do you think throughout the day when you're not like actively trying to engage in something? What are you thinking? You're like, oh man, I wish I was a little bit burlier. Is that the word? I'm gonna use that word right now. If you think you are not good enough, then yes, you are not good enough. Like, whoa. I'm just reflecting back to you what you think about yourself. How's that? So if you think you're not good enough, then yeah, you're not good enough. How can you say that? Or how can you say that? I'm reflecting back to you what you think about yourself. And, you know, I may not even know you personally. I don't have to know you personally. But if these are the things that you keep thinking about yourself, these are the things you're going to get back. So you need to start upping your game. You need to start building that confidence. It starts from like, damn, you know, my hair looks really good today. Sheesh, that ass kind of big and juicy. Own up to your thoughts. But dude, I'm getting toned. Ooh, I've been working out for the past week, so it's pretty good. Like, I stopped working out because I didn't have time. But I'm making time. You can make time for anything. Bro, my bad. I'm asserting my dominance. The more that you complain to people about how you're not good looking, or how, you know, it's so hard to find a girlfriend or a boyfriend these days, or it's like, oh man, you know, it's really tough finding a job out here, blah, blah, blah. These are all circumstances, right? And these are all things that people go through. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, that is part of life that, you know, there is going to be a bit of a tug. You know, it's not a struggle. There's always going to be a bit of resistance before you get what you want, right? But you need to attack that thought of like not being good enough. Oh, sheesh. You need to attack that thought of like never being enough, of like you always be a freaking loser. Maybe things that your parents told you throughout your childhood. Let's talk. Let's just have a little session. That sounds weird. It's like, yes, these are old things that people have said to you, but in the moment of now, what do you want right now, bro? You need to figure that out. And like not now meaning like, oh, I want to have some lunch. I mean, but yeah, I guess, you know, go do that. Because if you're hungry, go eat. You know, drink your water every single day. I feel like I know what I'm saying, but I also am terrified to know if I'm correct or wrong. That's a fear of mine. It's like, you know what? It's like, you're wrong. You know, no one's going to listen to this. That's something that I fight with in my own head. You see all these alpha males, alpha females out there. Alpha theys. Alpha they, is that a thing? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm trying to be inclusive, but I don't know the terms, right? It's like they give off this like confidence, and sometimes you have to be like a little like pretentious, right? You have to be a little pretentious because it's like then people can't touch you, right? I mean, unless you don't want to be touched in the first, but like, you know, people can't like hurt you. People can't try to mess with you, because if you act like you know what you're talking about and you don't let anyone else see that, you know, there's actually some like hesitancy within yourself, then you know what, it's like, then yeah, that's pretty good. You know, why is it that when we get something, we're like, okay, we can get more of that now? So for example, it's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm pretty toned, but I could be even more toned. You know, instead of being like, damn, you know, I worked really hard for this, like, you know, I'm really proud of myself for getting here. Like, yeah. But now I want to get, you know, more. It's like, but I'm not enough. When will you ever be enough? When will I ever be enough for you? I mean, this is getting a little personal here, jeez. But going back to the thinking about things, I think a lot. I'm a deep thinker, not an overthinker. Or maybe I'm both. See, now I'm gonna, you know, I feel like I like to accommodate for everybody. I'm like, this is my piece, but I also see where you're coming from, right? So that's something that I have to work on. It's like, you know, it's not a bad thing to think about what someone else is going to say, think about the feedback that you might receive, but it's also kind of good to just stay in your own ground, right? But you need to understand that, you know, the self-deprecating jokes, while they are relatable, they kind of push away like the real harsh truth about what is going on. When will you like stop hurting yourself? We want that validation from other people because we feel weird giving it to ourselves, right? Is that the case for people? It's like we feel weird for like giving ourselves that pat on the back. So we go outside of us, we go to people that we look up to, that we think are cool, that we think are our friends and family and stuff, and then we go to them and we ask them for validation because it just seems like the right thing to do. If we think we're good for ourselves and it's like, whoa, look at you being all high and mighty, right? Is that what we're afraid of? It's like, why do we have to work hard for our success and then it's good? Why can't we just like, just do it? Why can't we just be like, oh yeah, this is something that I'm good at and, I'm proud of myself for it. Instead we're like, oh, it's nothing. I didn't even, it's like, it's whatever. Why is that? Is it part of human nature? Is it normal that we have to look down on ourselves like this? Is it normal to just always feel bad about ourselves? Probably not. It doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel very good. It makes us feel alone, even though like a lot of people go through this stuff. Like, why do we have to torture ourselves for somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Unless you like that. But I think it's very important that you listen to your thoughts today, and if anything bad comes up, you have to be like, nah, beat that sucker up right then and there, because it's time that we own our true lives. So think about that. Think about it. If you think, oh yeah, I'm ugly, I'm not good enough, I'm never gonna find true love. The more you keep saying that, the more you keep thinking about it, the more it's gonna be reflected back to you. All right? You're like, what? Yes. The more you say it's like, yeah, I'm so ugly, it's like, oh, I'm never gonna be fit, I'm never gonna be good looking enough, or whatever. The more you keep saying that, the more people are going to eventually start thinking like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's like, this is not it. And like, they'll get away from you, right? We should all lie to ourselves a little bit. And then eventually, like, the more you keep going to the good path, although there is a little bit of lying, it's at least it's what you want. You want to be that good looking guy or that good looking girl that people are like, damn, who's that? Sheesh, whatever. I mean, maybe I like being a confident bad bleep, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes you do have to pretend, because this is some new territory that we don't really know much about. For the most part, we do stay in that self-pity that like, oh yeah, this is the comfortable, like, yes, I'm not worthy, But no, we have to be like, you know what, I am worthy. I am good enough, bro. So why not fake it till you make it, right? Essentially. I don't know if this video made any sense. I hope you got something good out of this. If not, I'm mega-minded for you, bro. Maybe not. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hopefully I didn't come across as like mean or anything, but I'm just trying to organize my thoughts, which I can't seem to do that all the time because I have a lot of thoughts in my head. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.